Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to share with you the work we have done this past year at the Children's Reading Foundation of Mid-Columbia. This year has not gone quite as expected with COVID-19 shutting down the globe. That being said, our incredible team of staff and board members rallied together to raise money, distribute books, and share our important message of reading 20 minutes a day with a child across the community in a time when our foundation is most needed. For this, I would like to thank all of our board members and staff members for their tireless effort and relentless hard work. Joining me in this presentation are Erin Lee, our Ready for Kindergarten Program Director, and Megan Charks, our Team Read Program Director, who will be sharing the successes and wins with you all of their programs. But first, let me share with you the other work we have done across the community in meeting our mission to encourage and educate families and caregivers about their important role in raising a reader, how we support schools in ensuring that children read at grade level by the end of third grade, and how we facilitate community involvement in helping young readers be successful. Our development accomplishments this year are worth celebrating. We partnered with more than 35 local organizations to distribute over 20,000 new and used books across Benton and Franklin counties, and to share the importance of reading 20 minutes every day with a child with more than 40,000 people through advertising, marketing, social media, news spots, programming, and community outreach. Great job. One of the ways we support the local community and share our mission is through our First Teacher Libraries. This year, we provided 51 new teacher libraries across 6 different school districts. We also collaborated with Reach Museum Education through a grant from Battelle to attend elementary school science nights within the Mid-Columbia region, where we distributed STEM-based books for participating students and spoke with parents about the importance of reading each day with a child. Through our Summer Read Up, Stop the Summer Slide program, we are currently providing 2 books for every student in the local school district's summer feeding program, and we're also partnering with local organizations to share the importance of reading over the summer. We're on target to distribute close to 7,000 books this summer. Last year, we received a grant from Leidos to provide targeted marketing to low-income families about the importance of reading 20 minutes every day. With the help of Michelle Wilson, Suzanne Houston, and PS Media, we purchased 1,038 media spots across radio and television. This advertising started in October 2019 and will go through this August. If you haven't had the opportunity to see or hear the advertisement on the television or radio, check it out on the link provided. Another program that we ran this past year is Books for Babies. This program, sponsored by STCU for the past 2 years, provided a free board book, information on the importance of reading 20 minutes every day with your baby, and information on Ready for Kindergarten to any mother who gives birth at a hospital or birthing center across Benton and Franklin counties. As of July 1, we have distributed over 2,000 books to new mothers in our community. In addition to those programs and grants, we have had many corporate and private donors within the community support our foundation this year. Those donations and grants came from WRPS for book purchasing during the time of COVID, Numerica as our technology sponsor, donating 2 laptops and buying a year's subscription to Zoom for us, Barnes & Noble stores through gift cards and book drives, matching grant book purchasing grants from Usborne Books and Reading is Fundamental, and generous book donation from the Ben Franklin Transit. But our largest donations have come from private and individuals in the form of financial and book donations, coming in over $12,000 this year. Our fundraisers raise money to support our programs throughout the year. This year, due to COVID closures, we had to cancel 2 of our annual fundraisers, the Derby and Mini Golf fundraiser. With some creative planning, we were able to put on a new socially distanced fundraiser, Reading on the Run. While we did not raise as much as we had originally budgeted for, we were still able to raise funds to meet our programming needs. Our largest fundraiser each year is Books and Vines. In 2019, we grossed over $155,000. We are currently working on Books and Vines 2020, which, due to COVID closures, will be a virtual viewing party this year. A lot of time and energy has been put into planning this event, and I would like to thank the co-chairs, Joy Holmes and Leanne Purcell, and committee members, Jessica Blankenship, Stephanie Hawley, Jenny Johnson, Katrina Milgate, for all of their time, energy, creativity, and flexibility in putting on this upcoming event. This year, we added a socially distanced fundraiser, Reading on the Run, a poker run. that included 10 local businesses across the Tri-Cities, where we raised over $6,000 for Stop the Summer Slide programming. Our goal for next year is to increase the revenue for this fundraiser by making this a larger event through more advertising and larger sponsorships. The Children's Reading Foundation of Mid-Columbia has been meeting its mission through the Kennewick School District for 25 years by encouraging and educating families and caregivers about the important role in raising a reader, supporting schools in ensuring that children read at grade level by the end of 3rd grade, and facilitating community involvement in helping young readers be successful. The Children's Reading Foundation of Mid-Columbia provides 2 programs to Kennewick parents and students, Ready for Kindergarten and Team Read. I will now turn it over to Erin Lee, our Ready for Kindergarten Program Director, to share about Ready for Kindergarten this past year.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Ready for Kindergarten had an eventful year this year that I'm excited to share with you. Ready for Kindergarten is a school readiness program that empowers parents and caregivers to succeed in their role as their child's first and most influential teacher. Ready for Kindergarten provides parents and caregivers with tools and appropriate developmental activities to optimize children's natural curiosity and nurture learning and development through playing with purpose. Next. This year, even with COVID restrictions, we were able to serve over 2,480 parents and caregivers, providing services in 3 different languages and meeting the needs of parents with children who have autism or developmental delays. This year, we were able to provide more in-home support for parents through our partnerships with the Children's Development Center home visits, more Ready in Kinder for Spanish-speaking parents, and we increased our English second language, Arabic, and Bosnian parent support through the Family Resource Center and the KSD Migrant Program. As you can see on this slide, our largest population of parents attending Ready classes or Ready in Kinder are those with 4 to 5-year-olds. We worked hard to market to parents with younger children and did see an increase of participants with 1 to 2-year-olds and 2 to 3-year-olds. We outreached and made a connection with Cadlick's childbirth program, and were able to present Ready at their quarterly meeting. The instructors will be marketing to families who are attending the childbirth education classes moving forward. We attended the Family and Baby Expos to get Ready information out to parents of younger children and marketed through our Books for Babies program. We will continue to strategize ways to get parents to know about Ready upon their child's birth, thus giving their children a great start to their education and lifelong learning. We are very proud of the partnerships we have made with teachers in Kennewick School District, communities and schools, the Family Resource Center, the Migrant Program, and Play and Learn program that has allowed us to meet more non-English speaking parents this year, more so than ever before. We also partnered with Pasco Ready to do collaborative marketing to our Spanish-speaking families through joint radio exposure and on each individual program's flyers. We will continue to gladly work with these partners to create a bridge to ensure accessibility to the Ready program moving forward. This year, one of our goals was to collect more data to try to see if our marketing methods were truly reaching at-risk populations that could benefit greatly with the support of the Ready program. Of the new attendees who filled out the optional family information survey during our fall and winter classes, you can see we provided Ready to varying ethnicities as well as varying income levels. In the time of COVID and with the stay-at-home order, we had to rethink how we present Ready. We pivoted Ready for Kindergarten to meet state and local requirements and to meet the needs of our parents. We were able to create, with the help of Ready partners throughout the country, a 10-week video series discussing targets and tools that they could use at home to meet those targets. We highlighted this 10-week series on our social media and provided links via text and email to all families that have participated in Ready this year. We also provided books through direct mailings and with our partners. Lastly, we were able to work with our National Ready for Kindergarten office to start a spring virtual webinar option. We offered this to Ready parents that had registered for our spring session, and for all participants that attended both our fall and winter sessions. We were able to work with our partners to provide the same targeted service delivery. This spring option was a pre-recorded age-leveled webinar that parents were able to watch and share. Parents were able to pick up kits at our office using social distancing and health protocol. We also were able to create a unique evaluation that provided us with accessibility feedback, webinar modality feedback, and programming feedback. Ready received amazing feedback, and parents were very engaged and thankful that we were able to provide this online option. Moving forward, we identified a couple things that we would do differently. We need to have more interactive webinars and live programming so families can connect and be engaged with the instructor. During this online offering, we were able to collect, through a unique evaluation, new data that was specific to the virtual offering. We wanted to evaluate who we were reaching and make sure we were still supporting at-risk populations. As per law, income level, ethnicity, and education questions were optional, and we had over 137 participants in the spring session that opted to answer. As you can see, our distribution mirrored what our in-person workshop modality indicated. We also provide the wonderful Ready for Kindergarten program that provides our 4 5-year-old kits to parents of students that are identified during kindergarten assessment as needing more support to master some kindergarten readiness skills. These tools and resources are provided to parents with in-person training by their child's classroom teacher. All the classroom teachers have been trained on facilitating the Ready program and are huge advocates of the program. They provide this training during their conferences, parent one-on-one meetings, family events, and also virtually. Our kindergarten teachers love it and feel it is a great supplement to their parents and helps their students fill in the gaps of their readiness skills. Our goals for this year are to continue to increase awareness of Ready for Kindergarten as a resource for parents of children birth to kindergarten through social media platforms, radio, TV, and KSD channels. We will continue to serve up to 2,500 parents and participants and childcare providers. We will continue to collaborate with Kennewick School District on how to adapt Ready for Kindergarten to serve Kennewick students, including the continuation of virtual online programming and interactive online options that emphasize building connections, such as parent Q&A sessions, tool demos, and live sessions. We hope to continue to emphasize our targeted populations and our pilot programs. And when KSD and the health department deem it appropriate to resume in-person workshops, we will look at providing workshops at the schools and add more Title I and LAP schools. We have received amazing feedback from our parents and participants. Parents are extremely grateful for this resource and are anxious to get started playing with purpose at home. They often leave our workshops inspired. They love our instructors' enthusiasm for the program and find them to be incredibly engaging and inspire them to play with purpose with their child. Most our parents return to Ready with each child and look forward to each session. Most parents that attend the program feel empowered and ready to play with purpose to ensure their child is ready for kindergarten. Thank you.
Thank you, Erin. Now we'll turn it over to Megan Sharks, our Team Read Program Director, to share about Team Read this year.
Thank you, Elizabeth. As the new Team Read Director, I'm proud of the work that we have done in this challenging time. Team Read is a one-on-one reading tutoring program for 1st to 3rd grades offered at elementary schools across Kennewick School District. Volunteers tutor the same or multiple students throughout the school year, tutoring 30 minutes a day, 2 times a week, in an effort to get the student on reading level by the end of 3rd grade. This year, Team Read served 9 schools and a total of 255 students. This year, we had a record number of volunteers. 186 tutors donated 2,345 tutoring hours. This data shows October to mid-March. Due to the lower number of students and the programming ending early, our numbers were lower than expected, but we were projecting over 5,000 hours for the year had we been able to continue in school learning. Team Read has actively been serving and struggling readers during the school closures through the mailing of books and resources directly to students' homes, as well as providing online videos to support parents who are teaching from home. We distributed over 700 books to Team Read students before schools closed on March 16th. Team Read provided another 250 books for the summer to ensure students continued their good reading practices. Students also received incentives like stickers, bookmarks, and free ice cream from Dairy Queen to celebrate the work that they have done. Team Read has continued to be a loved program by KSD staff as well as volunteers in the community. These are just a few of the responses that we received this year. Teachers continue to appreciate the work that our coordinators and volunteers are providing and are seeing the improvements in their students. Looking to the future of Team Read, we have a few options that we are actively working on to make sure that we support Kennewick School District as well as being innovative for Team Read. The first option highlights the program running as usual with schools having no restrictions. We would direct teachers to reference students' test scores to help determine what students would be best for Team Read. This option also focuses on the development of offering Team Read to kindergartners as well. Option 2 offers Team Read to teachers with social distancing measures, working with coordinators to schedule virtual meetings with students. Coordinators would work from our offices or from home via KSD online platform. By continuing social distance learning, we hope that we would be able to resume normal Team Read standards by January 2020. The last option is continuing with the complete online learning platform. Team Read coordinators would continue to communicate with KSD teachers and provide supplies to students that teachers have chosen to be a part of the program. This would be continuing mailing or having teachers hand out Team Read supplies to students in a weekly or monthly format. We understand that due to COVID-19, students will be facing even more vulnerability this school year. Team Read will be needed more than ever, and we hope to help facilitate these needs to the best of our ability. I'm excited to face these challenges head on and to ensure that we reach the students that will benefit from using Team Read. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Megan. Looking forward to the next year, it's all a little bit unknown. It is projected that 2/3 of students entering school in the fall will be one grade level behind, which is scary. But I'm confident that together we can serve our community and provide education, resources, support, and books to the families of Benton and Franklin counties. Now, more than ever, do we need to share the importance of reading 20 minutes every day with a child. Thank you once again for your continued support of the Children's Reading Foundation of the Mid-Columbia. Your relentless pursuit of our mission is what makes this foundation possible and what will make a lasting impact on our community for future generations. Thank you.